Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, and this video is about I might have to pick the show. Two very basic tweaks that I already know how to do this shit, that, that you may or may not need to introduce to your life in order to raise the effectiveness of your magic. Now, of course, a lot of us, when we first start out, we use our own energy for magic. That's inappropriate. You don't use your own energy because you will drain yourself. Magic is a mental thing. It is about you being able to tap into different sources, whether that be dark energy, whether that be the sun, whether that be the dimension of love, which I'm going to make a video about. It's not using your own energy. You need to be raising the energy. You need to be collecting the energy, not necessarily vamping it. But one thing that I do, well, that I don't do it now as much because I don't really have the availability to do it, is if I was going to do a very powerful spell, whatever, ritual, right? Ritual or spell. What I would do is I would go to Walmart. I would go to this little store called Mitsu. It wasn't little, it was actually pretty big. A store called Mitsu, which is the Japanese Walmart. And I would collect energy from the air, ambient energy. And it would be more so bioelectricity, just ambient chi that doesn't belong to anybody anymore because it's just in the air in the building. And I would collect it. I will put it in a medallion. I will put it in something. I might store it in a ball around me. Then I would go back home and keep it around and then raise the energy and just add that energy to what I was doing. But your magic is ultimately going to come from your ability to program your mind to tap into different sources. This is why we have these tools. The tools, the candles, the athame, the chalices, the money. These are tools to stimulate different parts of your brain to tap into specific states of mind. Just like I said, the astral is not a place, it is a state of mind. You have to change your mind, you have to adjust how you think, you have to adjust how you see and perceive the five elements in order to get to that state of mind, right? So instead of you using your own personal energy, this one guy was asking me if he works out and gets bigger muscles and gets swole by the winter time, will his magic be more effective? And I told him, if you're gonna use your own bioelectricity, then yeah, if that's what you've been doing, but you need to be able to put yourself in that state. You need to be able to raise energy outside of you. Why would you use your own energy? The only part of you that you may need is a part or a combination of parts of your chakras. Yes, you raise this energy. Now you need to put your signature in it. Now you need to. How I visualize it is I visualize my intentions in a ball and I just shoot it into whatever I'm doing. When I do spells for other people, depending on what it is, I raise the. Come here! Get out the window. I raise their energy and I put their signature in it instead of mine. I put their energy signature in it with my intentions, with whatever energies that I raised. Now, that second tweak that I need to give you, which is a little bit more advanced, but it's not super advanced at all, is using using the elements for balancing yourself. A lot of people invoke the elements and try to draw them out from a candle, from the sun, from water. If you're imbalancing your elements, you need to realize all the elements are inside you. So why are you going to outside sources to balance something that you need inside of you that's already there? If you need to balance yourself with ether, go to your sixth chakra and draw the ether outside of it. If you need to balance yourself with the earth energy, go to you can go to your heart, you can go to your root and draw the earth element out of the chakra. If you need some more fire, go to your solar plexus and draw that energy outside of it. from inside out. Call it. You can use visual. You can use color visualizations. You can use any kind of visualization. But ultimately, whenever I need to balance myself in the elements, I go to the chakra and I draw that energy. I draw that matter from inside of the chakra out. I don't call the elements. I don't sit in the sun. I don't put my feet in the ground. Although, yes, that is a good way for you to balance the ions and get those negative ions in you. But on a spiritual level, that's not what I do. It's not what I do. If I need some kind of element, I go inside myself. Am I a breatharian? No. No, I'm not a breatharian. But when I am imbalanced in these energies, if it's not water, I mean, yeah, I could go just get a fucking cup of water. But ultimately, that's what I do. I don't invoke the elements. I go inside myself and I draw it out. Whatever deity or entity that I am attached to, if I have a really good relationship with them, I go to my heart. I pull their energy, I pull that thought out of my heart, and I put it in my aura. I don't call these energies to me. They're already there. All the energies that you need are already there. So why would you invoke them? Why would you call the energy of that tree? If you want to attach yourself to that tree, yeah, you might have to put a hand on it, hug it, something like that. But for the five basic elements, no, you don't need to be doing that. Number one, because that takes a lot of mental power. For me, it's always taken a lot of mental power. For me to invoke the elements when I first started on my path, it took a lot of concentration. It took a lot of will to surround myself with these energies and to put these energies in my heart or wherever I needed them. And it was a lot of times where I fucked it up, where I would become imbalanced with these elements because I drew them from outside of myself. It's a lot harder to do that if you draw it from inside of yourself because your soul is not going to let you do specific things from the inside of yourself. But your mind will. If you're like, oh shit, it's getting really hot in here. I must have invoked a lot of fire. You're gonna get excited, and you might hurt yourself. But I mean, I've done that a lot. I've done that with definitely water. I don't think I've done that with fire. I've invoked so much water that I just got manic. I just had all this energy and I was running around and everybody was looking at me like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like 19. It's my theory that I invoked so much water that my soul just defended itself with fire, and I don't fucking know, honestly. I don't really think about the past like that. But anyways, man, number one, stop using your energy for spells and rituals. So the guy who asked me if I get swole like Kelly muscle, will my magic become stronger? Yeah, yes, it will. Number one, because your mind is gonna be, you're gonna have more willpower. You're gonna have more willpower. You're gonna have more self-control usually, and you're gonna have more bioelectricity. You're gonna have more chi and ki to use at your disposal. But it doesn't. That part doesn't matter because You're not supposed to be using the bioelectricity, the ki and the chi in your muscles, the prana. The fact that you trained hard enough to get swole like Kelly muscle. The fact that you went to work and did more doubles so you could buy the appropriate amount of protein and calories to support the growth and development. The fact that you had to practice so much discipline and you had to exercise your willpower, that's what's going to make your magic stronger. The fact that you have more muscle, if you're going to be putting everything into it, including your body, including your personal energy, Yeah, yes, yes, it will. But that's not the direction you're gonna be taking. If you want to get swole for something else. Yeah, you'll be able to do more things, of course. You'll be happier if that's what you want to look like. But ultimately, that doesn't matter. Am I swole? No, no, I'm not. I'm a very skinny person, but I'm still powerful because I have that ability to see. I have that ability to tap in. I have that ability to sit, to listen, to collect, to feed. Now, no, I'm not a vampire, but the times that I have gone to Walmart, for example, and I walked around for 30 minutes and drawn in that ambient energy, the times that I have done that, I have replaced that ambient energy with etherical energy, with the ether. And I wasn't necessarily drawing all of the happiness out of the air, which I've done that one time. I did that once, and when I was a couple years ago, about 4 years ago, and I drew all the positivity out of the air because I was just experimenting, and of course, about an hour later there was a fight. Now I know if I feed off of the ambient energy, if I draw in that ambient energy for magical purposes, put it in a ball and take it home, I have to replace it with purple or ether or something, and then I out, I mentally. So when I draw in that ambient bioelectricity, the ambient chi, I just picture the whole room as purple, and I in my mind I say and program that energy to be at peace, to neutralize everything out because I have seen the results of doing that. Whatever the case is, not using your own bioelectricity, not using your own key, raising your energy. You can use your bioelectricity to raise the energies and to draw them in around you. And if you exercise and you're swole, you might have more energy to raise more energy to dance, to have sex longer, to walk, to breathe deeper. Those are all great benefits. But you personally using your energy is not a good idea. Never. Even at first, I used to do the same thing. I used to hit the gym and do my cardio so I could channel the energy through me. No, that was stupid too. To have it so it could have my energy signature on it and my intentions. That was dumb too at that point. Not for everything. That's not a good idea for everything. Number two, invoking these elements to balance you, invoking these elements to make you feel more this or more that. It's already inside you. If you need some dark matter, go inside of your chakra. They all have it. Go inside your chakra, pull it out, pull that darkness out, pull that ether out, and put it where it needs to go. And balance it like that. Chant, vibrate, whatever you want to call it. Program it like that, but you don't need to be invoking the elements from out of the cosmos or anything like that. Am I telling you you don't need to be soaking in the sun? No, I'm definitely not saying that. Am I telling you that you don't need to go swimming or sit by the lake? No, I'm not telling you that. Am I telling you you don't need to be putting your feet in the ground? No, I'm not telling you that. Am I telling you that you don't need to go outside on a windy day and listen to the wind and feel the messages and feel the electricity flowing through the air? Totally not telling you that either. But you can balance yourself with the elements from within. It's that simple. That's it. It's Aaron Moses. Life is in the breath. Breathing in. Peace.